It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone, 727-579-1025 or 800-771-1025. I haven't gotten to take many phone calls today. If you want to get through, you can call now. I'll take them after the open letter. We're going to talk to Mike Walters from The Blast. Mike Walters used to be on TMZ. And now he left and he's doing his own thing called The Blast. You can check that out at theblast.com. And I got questions to ask him because I believe that he is the one that broke a lot of the Hogan sex tape stuff that related right here to this very station in this town. So we'll get to that. Right now, though, we have to check in with Calvin. He has a brand new, and I say brand new, open letter.
And now, an open letter from Galvin.
This is an open letter to people that talk on speakerphone in public. Dear people that talk on speakerphone in public, seriously? This last weekend, I went shopping at a few different stores to get some stuff for the cruise. And in 3 different places, I saw/heard people talking on speakerphone. How important are these conversations? Are you that pressed for time that you can't wait 5 minutes until you get into your car? Or, if you are the world's busiest casual Sunday shopper, why have the call on speaker? It's 2018. It's not like people are going to be impressed that you have a cell phone. Did you see that guy? He was talking on his phone while shopping for toothpaste. He must be rich. And this isn't racist, nor is it a stereotype. This is a factual observation. All 3 times I saw someone shopping and talking on speakerphone, full-on conversation, it was a Hispanic person.
Oh.
Sorry, mi amigos, but it's true. I was looking at something, and all of a sudden behind me, I hear, mira, mira. And it was so loud and startling, I immediately did 3 things. First, I yelped a little. I went, like that. And then I ducked my head down, and then I got into a karate stance. Here's something you should know about me. Not only do I want to be involved in any stranger's life, I especially don't want to be involved in a devil's phone triangle with you and your abuela. One guy was yelling in Spanish so loud that if it was a bank, I would have thought he was robbing it. In this particular case, I think he was just muy excited about the rollback prices on some of the store's items. Quite possibly the only thing worse than shocking audio rape that is someone talking on a speakerphone in public are the people that talk on the Bluetooth earpieces. You have no idea how many times I say, excuse me? Or, are you talking to me? Because I'm walking down the aisle and some jerk-off is talking onto the Bluetooth earpiece. I don't need to walk by another dude and hear, I'm going to get that sweet ass. Nothing makes me double time it to the register faster than accidentally being fake hit on by a random guy. I'm Galvin from the Mike Calta Show, and this has been an open letter to people that talk on speakerphone in public.
I don't understand people that do it in their cars. Like, I'll drive by and I'll see people holding they'll talk into the bottom of the phone.
So
they do it that way.
There is a girl that used to work here that isn't very bright. She's pretty and she's nice and stuff. But she texted me because she tweeted at me. I tweeted out about this, whatever. And she said she does it because she doesn't want to get a brain tumor. So she talks.
She's getting a mouth tumor.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
I only do it on speakerphone in the car if I have directions pulled up on my phone and I have to look at the directions and be on the phone at the same time.
You have Bluetooth in your car?
No, it's a 2009 Chevy Equinox.
I guarantee they have Bluetooth. You just don't know how to use it.
You might be right.
Yeah.
You might be right, but it far exceeds my scope of knowledge.
Mm-hmm. I don't mind it. I like to eavesdrop on people's conversations.
But it was, and I can't speak Spanish, so I'm not going to. So pretend like I'm speaking Spanish. But the guy is literally looking through stuff, and he's going, yeah, all right, well, tomorrow, I guess that loud.
Yeah, that.
So, and then, yeah, okay, here's the thing. Here's something I just found. So loud. And I'm not even going to lie. It got to the point where I was going like this. You're talking loud. I'm talking loud now, too. I'm not on the phone.
Do you think people are unaware of their surroundings?
Unaware and don't care. Yeah, I think ignorance is the big part of it.
Yeah. That's a shame. It gets annoying, and I think you should be allowed to say something. Do make your own phone call while they're making them. Next time.
Well, the Bluetooth thing, I'm not even lying. So many times people are talking on Bluetooth, and I'm like, Are you talking to me? Because they do that where they stare at you, too. Yeah. They have the thing in their ear, and they're talking, and I'm like, Is it my birthday? What do you say? I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, I'm very confused.
I don't know. I think we should start answering. I think the problem is we let too many people get away with these.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. All right, 727-579-1025 or 800-771-1025. Tonight we'll be out at the Land Cruise at Side Splitters Comedy Club. According to Joe, we will be broadcasting live on YouTube. Now that I would imagine will start at around 6:45 tonight. The show will start at, 7:45. The show will start at 8 o'clock, and it will go probably till 10:30. We'll see how it goes. And then in the lobby of that show, we will have our hats, our My Calta Show hats for sale. I will have some T-shirts to give away tonight. We'll be giving away prizes tonight. We'll be playing games. It'll be a good time. We'll have comedy by Cam. I wanted to say Cam Newton. Cam Bertrand will be doing comedy. So JJ Curry, who won the last Comic Stranded competition, is going to be going on the cruise and performing. And also by our friend Moonshine Miller. He will be out there as well. And then we have the whole show, and we'll be joined by Bert Kreischer and by Robert Kelly. Both very excited to be here.
Yes.
Bobby Moore, I think. Gina, good morning. You're on the Mike Calta Show.
Hey, I want to say where I live, people, not only do they have their phones on speakerphone, but they're playing music very loudly.
Ugh.
Now, granted, I'm in the Dollar Tree, so I don't know what I'm expecting, but yeah it's awful.
I went and got gas yesterday at a place I never get gas at. It's a place on Dale Mabry, right across the street from the McDonald's and Walmart over there, right by 275. And I pulled in there, and there was a guy in front of me in an old brown car, and there was two empty pumps, and he stops at the first one. So I'm like, okay, well, I have to go around him now and get in front of him. So now it looks like I'm being an aggressive dick to park in front of him.
Right, yeah.
So I park in front of him. I get out and I'm filling up, and he's out there filling up. And I'm thinking that the horrendous music that's playing is coming through the speaker system of the gas station. But it's not. He's blasting it out of his car 20 decibels louder than it needs to be. And the whole gas station now has to hear. I wanted so bad to say something, but I was like, no, don't be a dick. This is how people get shot.
So the Corvette that I used to have, the air conditioning was broke on it, so I would have the windows down. But the first thing I did when I bought that was put an awesome stereo system in it. Yeah. I mean, it was like Van Halen in the back seat. So I would love when I'd pull up to next to somebody at a light and they'd have some crappy music that they're blaring, whatever. I would crank Slayer so loud and just stare at them. Oh, I loved it.
Let's talk to. Oh, hold on.
Sneeze. Now you ruined it. You went into your own windscreen.
It's my own stuff.
Ugh, that's gross.
Oh man. Let's go to Mike. Mike, you're on the Mike Calta Show. Hello. Hello, Mike.
Hey, yeah. I just wanted to comment on what Calvin was saying about how they, people will be playing things in restaurants or playing games and stuff with their kid. So what I like to do is just start playing death metal. And usually it is like a Hispanic person, so they look at you like you're an absolute like devil person.
Yeah, you blast something back at them that they're not used to hearing. I'm always very conscious of. My daughter watches her iPad when we go out to eat, and I'm always very conscious of how loud it is. If I can hear it, yeah, right. Like, don't you think everybody should be?
I have found the older I get, the more that I realize that people are not considerate of others, and they're not even doing it on purpose. I just don't think they're aware because they're so wrapped up in their own stuff.
I'm wondering what I do that is inconsiderate that I don't realize yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really try to be very considerate, and I try to be aware of everything that's going on around me.
You both are pretty good at that.
But like, even if I accidentally cut somebody off, I give the shoulders and the wave, and I'm like, that was me. I'm sorry about that, whatever. But there's a lot of things where I go, make sure you're aware of your surroundings. That way you're not just walking in front of people 4 in a row down the middle of the parking lot so nobody can drive by.
Yeah.
You know what my favorite feeling is? Better than trying to get in a lane and a guy lets me go and I give him a thank you. I love that. But I also love when somebody cuts me off or does something really, and then I'll pull up next to them and I'll just look at them and they go, sorry. And I go, no problem.
Yeah.
We're all friends now.
Right. That's nice.
It's a better feeling.
And mine's the only one that if someone tries like wave you on, like go ahead, I go no. Because I'm like, don't tell me what to do. I get offended.
You have anger issues.
And it depends, though, because they wave you on and they're not looking in the third lane.
Yeah.
And then there's a F-150 come barreling down or whatever. Or there's like 6 cars in a row, and the sixth one stops to let you in. It's like there's nobody behind you. Just
Right.
go. You're the one that's ruining it.
That got me in an accident when my wife was pregnant for Joey. We were at a stop sign. We were looking for houses. We were at a stop sign, and there was a lady across from me at a stop sign. She got there first, so I waited, and she goes, "Go," and I go, "You go," because I'm going this way, and she's like, "Go, it's okay," and I'm like, "No, okay." And then finally, I start to go, and she starts to go. So I stop, and then she waves me on, and then I just gun it because she's, and then I hit T-bone the car because I'm so busy arguing with her, I didn't re-look again.
I have such good reaction time just because I have a 4-way stop sign by my house. It's literally, I stop. If nobody goes, I go. I'm like, oh, you took too long. If you wait more than that long, that's how.
That's right.
Right there. And then I'm gone.
That's right. You're wasting time.
And then I point at you as I turn when you pull 3 feet out of the thing. I just go, no.
I'm just a stubborn prick. I will they say go ahead. I go no.
You
We'll
don't
sit
tell
here.
me why are you so angry?
I just don't tell me what to do.
Oh man, this guy. All right, we've got Mike Walters. He is the former editor and news chief chief news guy at the desk. What do they call that?
That's his title.
Chief news guy.
News editor. He's the editor-in-chief.
He was the #1 guy at TMZ. And now he's left. I don't know what the problem was with TMZ. We'll find out. He's got his own thing called The Blast. Mike Walters will join us next on The Mike Calta Show.
The Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio is the most unique talk radio in the world. And it's right here on 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.